What's going on, guys? This is the Magic Power here, bringing you another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. This one, with, as you can see on my screen, on my team, you're kind of saying like, okay then. We have half rain. We're kind of bringing half and half. We got half rain and half sun. We have the Drizzle Polytoad with the Swift Swim Kabutops and the Choice Specs Hurricane with Tornadus. Really rips through teams. And then we have the Sun with the Drought, Heat Rock. Oh yeah, Polytoad has the Damp Rock as well, I believe. Yeah, and then the Heat Rock with Ninetales, and then Sawsbuck with the Chlorophyll. But Sawsbuck is actually one of the, the only Pokemon that actually, is good in either rain or sun. It doesn't get downgraded because of the sun, or because of the rain. And then, of course, we have Morning Sun Arcanine. I want to bring that back, too. Two returning Pokemon from the last team are coming back, so, yeah. So, my opponent's bringing, 4 rock types, and, his fighting and growl weaknesses are, through the roof. So, I do have Focus Blast on this Polytoad, which is why I let off with it, just because it hits, most of his team super effectively with Focus Blast, and I also have Focus Blast on Tornadus, so I have to use that carefully as well. So, I do get paralyzed here, and fully paralyzed with the Thunder Wave. That was really annoying, because I could have gotten a free Scald Off and a possible chance of a burn, and it would have done a good amount in the rain, so, because I am modest, but, I do go for the Scald here. Doesn't do much at all. He's gonna switch out, though, because he fears the, okay, sorry about that. I was just, tugging on the charger wire thing. I don't know why. But, yeah. What am I doing? Okay. So, yeah, Tyranitar comes in. I don't believe he got burnt there. I'm gonna bring an Arcanine, though, because this is, a complete, just, weather war, because he has sand with Tyranitar, and then I have sun and rain. All we need is hail, right? So, Tyranitar's gonna, D-Dance there, which is kind of, yeah. I kind of predicted he'd do that. A lot of Tyranitars, more and more Tyranitars are Dragon Dancing these days. I thought, I kind of predicted that. He's gonna go, he's gonna go for the Rock Slide, miss. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp and miss. That was a great opportunity for me, but it didn't pay off. I guess it's just hacks for hacks, right? Just, immediate karma. But, yeah, so he's gonna switch out now, knowing that I have the Will-O-Wisp. He will go into Bastiodon, which is pretty scary. But I do break this 30 with this Will-O-Wisp here. I actually do land it, which is even better. I know that this thing has, base 164 defense, which is crazy since it's in PU. It's, in the lowest tier, besides, of course, LC, but, yeah, I'm gonna go for the close combat here. Come so close. That's 4 times super effective. If I was invested, that thing would drop just like that, but I'm not invested in I'm not invested in attack. So he's gonna Toxic here, which is even more annoying. I'd rather him just hit me with a Rock Slide or something, but he didn't. So that is what it is. So I mean, I can see why he has so many rock types on his team, is because he does have the because rocks get up basically a +1 special defense boost in the sand, so that's really cool for them. He's gonna just barely live the burn, which kind of stinks for me, because next turn I'm gonna have to take another round of Toxic and another Rocky Helmet juice. I could have went for the Morning Sun there, but I didn't want to maybe take a Rock Slide from that thing. But maybe it didn't have it. I'm not sure. But yeah. So the sand is here, the leftovers are here, but I mean, I'm not gonna. Arcanine's not looking too healthy after this turn, so Klefki's gonna come in. I'm not exactly sure why. He probably just wants to set up the Reflect, which he will do right there. And because of that, nothing's really gonna be doing that much damage. I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz, though. I'm gonna try to get as much damage off as possible, as I believe that is not even a crit. Yeah, that's not even a crit, but I'm definitely dying next turn, because Morning Sun's not gonna do enough. Morning Sun only does a quarter of your health, or only heals a quarter of your health in the sand, so that's not good at all. And I mean, And there's the light screen that wears off. So he's gonna switch out now. As I think I do go for the morning sun. Never mind. Yeah, I do go for the morning sun here. No, I don't. I just close combat. I thought I went for the morning sun there because I don't know. You can see that does nothing in the reflect. That does absolutely nothing to the Rhydon. And the sandstorm does subside there. At this point, I'm just kind of letting Arcanine go down. Like, I don't really, need it for much on his team. Tyrantrum would be great, but, I mean, he has rock types, and rock is good against fire, so there's no reason to keep that thing around, I guess. So, I bring in my Sawsbuck. It's my best play. I didn't really want to fool around with the rain and Kabutops. I just went into this thing, and went for the substitute. Now, if this Garchomp was Scarf, we'd have a problem, but I got a little greedy here. I went for the Swords Dance, hoping that he wouldn't be Scarf, because if he was, that would be a fat problem. And here he just goes for the Poison Jab, which is good for me. I expected this Garchomp to be Sandveil since he has Tyranitar on this team, as I do go for the Double Edge, hoping it will kill. It does not, though, at +1, and I'm guessing that's at least a defensive set, at the very least, I guess, as he does just go for the Outrage here. I guess he just wanted to make sure to get damage on anything. If I went into, like, Kabutops, maybe he wanted to catch that with an Outrage, but if I stayed in, just not to overpredict, I don't know. It was the best play for him anyway, so at this point I go into Politoed. He's locked in Outrage. As long as I pass through Paralysis and go for an Ice Beam, as long as I have to live the Outrage first, which would not be easy to do. In fact, this Outrage is going to come through like a big stew and just take me out. So, Politoed is really bad at taking hits, like really bad. Like, for some reason, that just has max HP and max special defense, but it still can't take special hits too well. So at this point, I don't think that was my best play. I think my best play was to go into Kabutops there, but I just go into this Tornadus here and take him out with a 100% accurate Hurricane. So at this point, he's gonna bring in Tyranitar, which was his best play to set up the sand, so I have to switch out. I'm not going to do anything with Hurricane. I could try to land it, first of all, and then get, like, a crazy confusion, but that's unnecessary. So I'm going to predict the Dragon Dance and go into Kabutops here. Even if he did, like, bring me down to my Sash, I could just Superpower the next turn, so he will go for the Earthquake here, and I was actually scared because he had the Reflect up, and if he had the Reflect up for one more turn, he probably would have lived this Superpower. But, I mean, I still had Aqua Jet, so I don't think that Tyranitar was going to beat my Kabutops any day of the week. So, yeah. Down goes the freaking Tyranitar. So, at this point, Klefki's going to come in. Probably just wants to set the Reflect back up. I'm going to switch out and go into my Veronica to set up the Sun. Which, is actually, like, the opposite of, it's counterproductive because what am I saying? I don't know. Alright, so sorry about that, guys. I just had to, the video got interrupted, so I had to stop the video. So basically what happened, I switched in my Ninetales, got the Drought up. The Klefki, I believe, went for Light Screen there. Yeah, it went for Light Screen, and then it went for Thunder Wave the next turn, I believe. And I took him out with a Flamethrower. Yeah, because he didn't get the Light Screen up. I think he got the Reflect up as I switched into Ninetales, but I'm not sure. But then he went for the Thunder Wave and was slowing me down as Tyranitar comes in now, and yeah, takes me out. He did miss the first Head Smash, which was kind of funny, but yeah. So yeah, sorry about that again. Sorry about that little interruption there. I kind of skipped ahead, but yeah. Now yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna bring in my Kabutops now and just go for the whatever it's called. Go for the Superpower. I was hoping he wasn't Scarfed, as he was not. And now my opponent's last Pokemon comes in, the Rhydon. And the Sun is going to prove to be very not handy here, as that Aqua Jet does literally nothing. And, yeah, he's going to take me out with an Ice Punch. he went for Ice Punch just in case my Tornades comes in, but here Tornades will come in, and I need this thing to land a Focus Blast. If it doesn't, it's probably dead to an Ice Punch, or maybe not dead, but it probably had 2 chances to land a Focus Blast, and it hit it here, and that's Toy Specs, you're going down. So that was the game. Pretty close one. That was like, ultimate weather game. If we had like a Obama Snow in there, or like a hidden ability or ORAS, that would be awesome. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.